Talk to me, man. What's going on?
So, man, look, man, there's some shady stuff going on already, man. I met with this guy. They drove 4 hours, but as soon as I get here, you see the Nation of Islam's main security is here. I've seen that guy with Farrakhan that's here. So I don't appreciate him not telling me the truth about how many people got with him, but I'm still going to go through with this interview because I'm fearless. This is an interview with the final call. As you can see, they got 4 people with them. This Porsche truck right here, get this car right here, this Porsche truck. You got this car here that's with them, and you got my man here who's interviewing. So right now, what we're about to do, we're about to get down to uncovering the truth. There are global news outlets, so what we're gonna do, we're about to unfold the truth. I told this man I'll give him his first interview. I kept my word. I told him I'd give him my first national interview, global interview. I kept my word. Let's get it going.
Well, first off, Mr. Wilson. Of course.
Step over. Let me step over. It's a little noisy.
Right here. You want the backdrop?
Yeah, right there.
Very good. Okay, so Mr. Wilson. Wow, what can I say? It's Breonna Taylor. Always been going on. A lot of controversy. A lot of things has been happening. You came out and you said that a lot of stuff that's been happening is based on corruption. What do you mean when you say corruption? And
I mean, the bottom line is we all know what the body cam footage and stuff that I leak. You got people like Vice News, Live TV, that's all getting credit for this stuff. This is stuff that I leak. When I say corruption, what I mean is the fact that the Attorney General, Breonna Taylor's legal team, people who took place in this situation as far as getting Breonna justice, they all was aware of the stuff that I leaked. And nobody did anything. Nobody did what they were supposed to do. As you can see from the phone call that I leaked with Sam Aguilar, he admitted to that he understands why I'm mad, he understands why I was frustrated, but yet he did not do what he's supposed to do, which was release the evidence and the fact that me and him had cracked that case and we realized what really happened. And he never told the world or the people or the public here in Louisville about the situation and the fact that Breonna Taylor was actually murdered and it was a cover-up. And that's what I mean, corruption. I'm not trying to pull down the country and trying to go deep into this country's corruption because we know it runs deep. I'm just trying to uncover the corruption that took place right here in my city that they allowed me to find out about. I can do my research and I can find out about a lot of things. That's not my interest. I want to be a normal person. I want to go back to having a normal life. But unfortunately, because of the type person I am and the type position that Sam Aguilar put me in, and he made it to where I can see that evidence, and I got to see Breonna's body, and I realized that she was murdered and she was shot from up close, not from a distance, my heart would not allow me to cover that up. And when I seen that those cops got a wanton endangerment charge, the exact same cops that ran into my house last October, and they came to kill me because of the evidence that I got on the whole circle, which y'all not even aware about that. I got my own evidence and my own case on those cops. But those cops came to do that to me. And then knowing they did that to that girl, and then they get away with it with a wanton endangerment charge, me being a black man, me being any type of man with a conscience and a heart, I cannot allow for that to happen. I made a decision. I knew my life was on the line. I made a decision to stand up to the government. When I say stand up to the government, people think I'm talking about man in black type stuff. No, when I say I'm standing up to the government, I mean people like Daniel Cameron. Daniel Cameron is a government official, and he's elected and put in position, and he works for the government. The police department is a government agency, you know what I mean? I'm going up against him. I'm going against the government. Daniel Cameron knew exactly what happened, but yet he's still elected to cover up what happened. Me, Kendrick Wilson, because of my heart, not because I'm trying to expose America and its corruption, but because I had firsthand evidence with my eyes, with my recordings, I'm trying to expose to the city and the world that corruption lies right here in Louisville, and those guys need to be taken out of position of power, because these guys are in position of power and they're making major decisions for our city, and it's not right knowing that they just covered up a murder. Last time I checked, if you, me, or any of these people here participating in cover up a murder, we'll be put in prison. We ain't got to actually commit the murder. If we took place and help them cover up the murder, we get prison time for that. But some way, somehow, Daniel Cameron, Sam Aguilar, Benjamin Crump, Tamika Mallory, Anita Baker, and the rest of them, I can go down the list, all of them participated in covering up a murder, but yet they're still free. And not only are they still free, they're allowed to participate in the new case. How is it that all of these people took place in covering up corruption and they're still allowed to take place, to participate in the new case. That is corruption at its finest. You mean to tell me that we're going to go again and try to get Breonna Taylor justice again off the back of what I released, and y'all going to put the same corrupt people who was involved with the case back involved? Every last one of them should be removed from this case, and this case should no longer be in the state of Kentucky. It should go to the Supreme Court. And that is my job. That is what I'm pushing for. And I'm here to tell people like you who got platforms, and hopefully Minister Farrakhan, you can check my call log, you can check my record. Before I release any of this information, I called Minister Farrakhan's office. Muhammad Ali's nephew gave me the number. I called that office. I talked to somebody. And then they sent me to a machine. The machine would not let me leave a voicemail. Then they said do an email. I said, look, I'm not doing all of that. I got some important information involving the Breonna Taylor case, and I don't know if his lines are recorded, but I hope they are, and I'm pretty sure they are, because that man is very powerful, and he speaks on corruption a lot, and he's a stand-up guy, and he's of God, and anytime you're of God, people are out to get you. So I know he probably records everything like I do at the moment. So go back and listen to the phone conversations. I tried to get it to him because I didn't want to be the one who released it. I wanted Minister Farrakhan to do it because I know he's fearless. I know he does stand up to the government. I know he's not afraid to bite his tongue. I'm no Muslim, but I follow him. He's actually one of my role models. I listen to that man a lot because I feel like that man tells the truth. He don't bite his tongue. I work at Ford Motor Company, which is an assembly line. I also, before all this crap happened, I owned the barbershop that I've currently lost because of this crap. But I work at Ford Motor Company. When I'm at Ford Motor Company, I'm in idle time. My mind is in idle. So what do? I put in headsets, and I listen to people like James Baldwin, Medgar Evers, Minister Farrakhan, Muhammad Ali. I listen to all these people. And most of those people, all of those people that I just named are dead. The one that's still alive is Minister Farrakhan. I got the utmost respect for that guy, and he was the very first person that I said, I need to get it to him. I need to get the information to him. I met with Grandmaster Jay, the guy who's the leader of the NFAC. I met with him 3 times face to face. I told him, I got information for you. I'm trying to get you some stuff. You saying you want justice for Breonna? I got it. I need to talk to you. He blew me off. He really wasn't hearing me. Then he finally heard me. As y'all can see, I leaked my phone conversations with him. And y'all can see that he's admitting on that, yeah, you was trying to tell us. I was. I tried to link up with the black radio stations here in Louisville. There's a girl by the name of Bella Ray who's supposed to be, for the people, for the community. I even went out on a date with her before. I thought she would be the perfect candidate for me to let me get on her platform and do it. When I wrote her, she didn't even write back. I contacted Wave 3. I contacted WOKY. I contacted all the news stations locally and tried to get them to break the story. Nobody would break the story. So now I'm being forced to put my life on the line, my family's life on the line. I got friends, as you can see, I got people all around this perimeter right now. Y'all life is on the line. Because if something was to happen to me right now, everybody right here would be dead. That's what my guys are gonna do. Something happened to me, everybody right here dies. Our life is on the line, all in the name of trying to uncover corruption. Now I gotta be forced to move tactical. I'm moving like a military general or boss. I shouldn't have to do that. I'm a United States citizen that got caught into some bullshit. I did not ask that man Sam Aguilar to make me a part of that legal team, but somehow I ended up a part of that legal team because he seen how beautifully I handled my case with those same police officers. That officer, Brett Hankinson, it don't take no rocket sciences to figure out. That man is a part of the Ku Klux Klan. That man is covering out a real deal agenda. He works for the good old boys. And you know what I mean when I say the good old boys. I beat that guy in on his own home court in those racist ass Kentucky courtrooms. I beat that man 3 times. Sam Aguilar wanted to know, how in the hell did you do that? I need you on this case. Can you help me? Sam Aguilar was not corrupt at first. I remember the exact day and moment that he switched over. And everything about him, he was scared to death. I'm of the belief that Sam Aguilar's life was threatened and he was forced to take the money. I already have it on documentary where I got text messages from Breonna Taylor's family. They said they was threatened and they was forced to take the money. I got all of this. At the end of the day, they put me in a position to where they made me an attorney, and I was doing private investigation work, and I uncovered all the corruption. Now, I can't sleep at night. As you can tell, I ain't had no sleep. I can't sleep at night. I'm constantly up reading all this shit, trying to figure out how can I get it through to my people. Because my people, unfortunately, my people don't know how to recognize the truth. America is nothing but lies. Minister Farrakhan been trying to tell us this forever. This country is nothing but full of lies. And it's so bad that here a man is giving y'all video proof, not white people, because white people know I'm telling the truth. My own people, black people, do not respect or believe anything that I'm saying. They have labeled me as crazy. And it's sickening. My goal is to get this out and let the world know corruption was involved. I've done my part now. Now my part is to sit back and watch every last one of those slime balls or whatever you want to call them. I'm trying my best not to cuss. But all those corrupt, I'm gonna try my best not to cuss. It's my job to make sure all of those people who took place in that go to jail. Not get slandered or not any, go to jail. Daniel Cameron belongs in jail. Sam Aguilar belongs in jail. Benjamin Crump belongs in jail. Every last one of those people, and the list goes on. Every last one of those people, they participated in covering up a young black queen's murder. And then they brought in a young black king and expected me to be fearful of telling the truth. No, I am of the ancestors. I got the spirit of Muhammad Ali. I walk right here in his city. I went to that man's private funeral. I spoke to Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory, the first words that Dick Gregory said to me were, "What are you gonna do when it's your turn?" I had no fucking clue what that man was talking about. And excuse my language. This is what he was talking about. I am the chosen one. I got put in this position to do exactly what I'm doing, and that's to be fearless and tell the truth. And any black man or white man or politician in the country that can't respect that I'm standing up and simply telling the truth, then you are going to burn in hell. You are going to burn in hell because you are of evil. Everything that I'm doing is for a good cause. My life, everything is on the line. I want to go back to being normal, but I am forced and I'm standing up first. I'm being first as possible. Every single night, every little sound that my dudes got, everything they hear, every car that comes on this block that I'm at, we are writing down license plates. We are doing everything. I got people working for me. My man right here, he was just in the middle of his job. I called him. He left in the middle of his job. These are the type of friends that I got and that's loyal to me. Hey, we got to bust a move. Call my whole team. If I tell one of my team members right now to wave to y'all from that building, we don't even know those people that own that. We paid them to get position in their condo. Gave him $300 to come and sit on their patio right now to watch over me. Excuse me. We paid, knock on the door. Hey, y'all want to make a quick $300? Y'all can pat me down. Y'all can pat me down. I just want to sit on the patio and watch my boy give this interview. Oh yeah, okay. $300. This is the type of stuff that I'm doing because I'm going above and beyond to expose the truth. And I don't want to tell America's dirty secrets. You don't have to fear me like y'all fear Minister Farrakhan. I don't know all the secrets like that man. I'm simply trying to expose corrupt Kentucky. It's dirty laundry. And after that, I'm done. And then I want to educate and rebuild my people and teach them how to be smart and recognize truth when they see it. Because my people, I've been attacked not by white people. I'm being attacked by black people. And what people need to understand, there's one thing that is more, that is one thing that is worse than racism, and that is corruption. And that is what is taking place. You got people with the same color skin as me and you. Daniel Cameron, Benjamin Crump, and the list goes on. Lanita Baker, Tamika Mallory, all of these people, my son. I talked to that guy face to face and told him this stuff I'm telling y'all. These are black people who are participating in covering up a murder of a young black queen.
When you say cover up, Mr. Wilson, you did mention on one of your recordings about Kenneth Walker. You said that he also was a part.
Let me say something, because I don't know if y'all are aware of this. My crew last night and Kenneth Walker's crew was all in the club last night. We clashed. It could have got bad. My crew, of course, had guns, and I know his crew had guns. It could have got real bad. We spoke for about 20 minutes. For the first 17 minutes, we was at each other's throat. His crew was ready, my crew was ready, then me and him was at each other's throat. We going at it. With all due respect to Kenneth Walker, let me say this, because we came to an understanding last night. It got heated, but about 17 minutes in, we found common ground. With all due respect, that man still has a case going on. I may have said some things that was inappropriate about that man, but at the end of the day, I'm on a mission to uncover the truth, and I'm not sparing nobody. I did somewhat disrespect him, and I heard how he said I disrespect him, and I get that. Because at the end of the day, that was his queen that got killed. That man is still grieving, and he does still have a case going on. So I don't want to speak too much about Kenneth Walker, but I do want y'all to know me and Kenneth Walker's crew, with guns and all that stuff involved, we clashed last night and we found common ground. And when he left the club, he said, "All right, bro, take care." And he also looked me in the eyes. He said, "You do want justice for my baby girl. I know you do." And I said, "I really do." I don't know if Kenneth Walker got some secret feelings about me, and if he just played it smooth at the moment because he realized my guys was all in there, because my team was security and everything. I got security at that club and everybody on my team. And he probably looked around and seen that we had that situation on lock. But I hope he really does mean what he said when he said you really do want justice for Breonna. And he also said, I don't discredit anything that you're saying. But at the same time, that man is in a position and we don't know what type of paperwork that he done signed, what his lawyer done told him that he can't say or can say. We don't know if he's been tricked into something. So let's pray for that brother. At the end of the day, let's pray for that guy. I don't want to go into talking about him.
No, that's fine. That just said you mentioned him before.
Right. And it might have been out of line, but me mentioning him was all on my journey to uncover the truth.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Okay. So when you mentioned also, I want to make sure I cover this right. So when you say justice for Breonna Taylor, what does that mean to you, sir? What does that really mean to you when you say justice for Breonna Taylor?
Justice for Breonna is real simple. Everybody who played a role in covering up her murder goes to jail. And then the actual murderer, the person who killed her, should actually get the electric chair. It should not be justice for it should not be justice anymore. It's all about who are we executing. We should be putting this person, actually a lot of them should be facing the death. If you're an AG, Attorney General, and you're covering up this murder, what else have you covered up? Is this your first time doing it? Because last time I checked, that brother said on TV, he faked his tears. He's a professional. That wasn't his first rodeo. He even acted like he had a moment where he broke down. Dude, I broke a TV, bro. I broke a TV while watching that shit. That's how frustrated and angry I was. And then to listen to Benjamin Crump and then the local pastors who in Louisville who was getting the camera in front of them, knowing and seeing their interviews and realizing they're all participating in this shit. Excuse my language.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's sickening.
Yes, sir.
It's sickening.
Yes, sir.
And then y'all bring me in.
So now I understand why Sam brought you in was because he saw how you handled the court system before.
The cop that killed Breonna, that they telling y'all killed Breonna or shot Breonna, the cop who got the wanted endangerment charges, Brett Hankerson, me and that guy has been beefing since 2016. With all due respect, I had sex with his girlfriend and a couple other girls. He found out about it. He knew he couldn't whoop me. So what he started doing is using his badge to come after me. When he started coming after me, he started pinning drugs and doing all that stuff on me. He pinned drugs on me, and you know what happened? His own body camera and my friends who was recording, because we smooth like that, they caught him. We went to court, we saw the footage, they throw the case out immediately. Then he came for me again. Then we lost again because that was on camera. Then he came for me again, but he didn't come for me himself. He sent his boys, the exact same dudes who was out there. They came for me. And you know what? That case is still going on. But if you go and try to look into that case, it's sealed. You know why it's sealed? Because they did so much illegal stuff, and the same names that was involved with the Breonna Taylor situation is going to be on that case. Y'all got contacts with Minister Farrakhan? Tell Minister Farrakhan to tell the state of Kentucky to release Kendrick Wilson's case that they are trying to build against me right now through Detective Cole Gibson, who is actually the one who handcuffed Kenneth Walker and had him making him sound like a girl and you remember he was doing all that? That's a detective by the name of Cole Gibson. That's the lead detective who's trying to build a case against me right now. And the lead detective that ran into my house back in October of 2019 and found nothing. How is it that they come into my house, in my barbershop, in my place of where I work, which was Ford Motor Company, because I was at Ford Motor Company. They came and got me at Ford Motor Company. At the time, they had already raided my house, and then they took me to my barbershop and raided everything and destroyed everything. And to this day, I haven't got one dime a dollar. They did not replace any my property damage that they destroyed. My house is brand new. My house got built 2 years ago. Brand new $228,000 house, and I am from the projects. I didn't do it with a good credit line. I didn't do it with any of that. I did it with straight cash and hustle. They destroyed my property. They haven't paid one dime a dollar. Destroyed my barbershop. I lost my business. My barbershop wasn't no rinky-dink black man barbershop. I had the biggest, beautiful barbershop in Louisville. There was only one shop bigger than my shop. That was the one in the mall. After that, my shop was the best. They made me lose all of that. And then people ask me, you know, why? First of all, I got a personal situation with that cop. That Brett Hankerson dude, look it up. I had news stories circulating way before the Breonna Taylor stuff. I got a federal lawsuit pending against him right now. But they won't give me a court date because they saying COVID-19. But meanwhile, they just finished Breonna's whole trial and they're about to do another one. And I still ain't got a federal court date. And you know who my attorney was? Sam Aguilar. So now I don't even have an attorney for my federal lawsuit.
So let me ask you a question. You said you saw Breonna's body,
Yes.
right? The autopsy. You saw her body.
Yes.
And from what you saw of her being shot, there's two things. Question I'm gonna ask: was she shot close range?
Yes, she was. Me and Sam Aguilar both agreed. And also there was proof that gunpowder residue was found on her body. You can't find that if it's far from. That's up close. That's how it gets up. Exactly. So me and Sam Aguilar, and y'all can ask Sam Aguilar, put him on the spot. Everybody got questions for me, put him on the spot. Well, he can't talk because he signed a gag order. But anyway, or protective order, like they call it. But anyway, check this out, man.
Yes, sir.
The girl was executed. Me and Sam Aguilar, we agreed on it. Not only was she executed, there's a whole nother story what's really going on with that building. That building where that girl lives at, there's some documentaries, some documents. There's bodies of kids and stuff under that building. They're trying to get that building and that property and that situation back because the word has got out about those bodies and those kids with the human trafficking stuff that's going on. And the stuff that's under that building, under that apartment in particular, they're trying to get that stuff. Because now people are finding out about it. Hello world, I just told y'all what's up under that building and what's really going on. This stuff gets deep. Sam Aguilar, he messed all the way up telling me this stuff. Because I'm like, whoa, wait, what? He told me about the people who own the Brown and Foreman Hotel. About how they're calling all the shots with all this stuff. Augusta, and he told me about all of this stuff. Sam told me everything. When I seen Breonna's body, Sam apologized to me. When I seen her body, you know what happened? For the first time in my life, I had anxiety. Because I knew. Sam called me and he said, dude, I don't know nothing about guns. When I seen that girl's body, I said, God, she was shot from up close. He was like, Kendrick, you're right. And I knew that. And he seen me, I had an anxiety attack. He came over, he was like, I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have showed you that, I'm sorry. It messed me up. And then I have to come back in the world, listen to all this stuff on TV, nothing but lies. Imagine what that did to me.
So the whole ideal of the police officer, John Madden, being shot in the leg?
Listen, dude, it's all lies, dude.
Yes,
it's
sir.
all lies. Listen, I drew the blueprint up. I don't even want to go and talk
Yes,
about
sir.
the evidence.
Yes, sir.
I want to stay focused on exposing corruption.
Yes, sir.
When the Supreme Court picks up this case, I should be the #1 witness. When they bring me in, I will prove it to the world. If I tell it to y'all, what are y'all going to do with it?
Yes,
Nobody in this world
Yes,
can
sir.
give Breonna justice. No civilian. Civilians can't give her justice.
Yes, sir.
Only courts can.
Yes, sir.
You have to be elected to a jury. None of us is going to be elected to that jury. So why should I tell y'all about the evidence?
Yes, sir.
Let
But
me
you do-
focus
but
on
you do have
exposing
it.
corruption. Yes, I got the evidence.
You have more. You say you have videotapes.
I got
You
so
have,
much stuff, dude. Sam
Yes, sir.
Aguilar knows it.
Yes, sir.
He is scared to death. I am in position to where I can sue and take that man for everything. Because he had just put me through emotional distress by involving me in a legal lawsuit, a criminal case. And I'm already suffering from PTSD from what they did to me. And then me, with all the stuff that I'm going through, you bring me in and then add to it? That is a big time lawsuit. Breonna Taylor's family has a lawsuit against Sam Aguilar. Because you just brought this guy in that you told us nothing about. And you look at all the stuff I'm exposing. You just brought this guy in and you exposed it and you just blew up my daughter's whole case. Now it's full of corruption. That's a lawsuit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Breonna's family has a major lawsuit against Sam.
And
I
so-
got one.
Yes, sir. So when you said that they was forced to take the money, and you just mentioned a moment ago, Dad. So
I'll let you can go ahead, keep talking.
okay, yeah. So when you said that they was forced to take the money, what do you mean by that? When you say they was forced to?
I don't know. That's for you to ask them.
Okay, yes, sir.
I wasn't there. I didn't see it, but I will show you exactly what they wrote me.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you read this. I want you to read this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Y'all can fact check this all y'all want to. See, this is the thing.
And this is from the family.
This is the sick part. Minister Farrakhan can testify to this. They be deleting so much stuff, dude. They delete so much stuff. But look, I'm gonna let you read this. Here you go.
Okay.
This is from
That's Juanita Palmer. Okay. Hi, my name is Kendrick Wilson. I am the guy that has the cop that killed Breonna in a federal court. I just want to let you know, you and your family, I am going to single-handed make sure that man goes to prison. If you and your family would like to have a sit down, give me a call.
And that was on June 12th. That's her grandmother.
Okay.
That's Breonna Taylor's grandmother. I told her this stuff June 12th. Now watch this. I want you to see this one. And that had some typos in it, but I suck at spelling.
I've been through it. No problem.
I want you to read this one.
Yes, sir.
For the people. You asked me. So look. You asked me what that family meant by that. You tell me. So watch this. I'm sorry, I got so much stuff in this phone. All right, you read that one to the crowd, and y'all get y'all camera and get that one. This is from Breonna's family, okay?
Okay. My brother, my name is Dion Ellis. I'm the husband of Bianca Alston. I'm Tamika's sister. I'm not inboxing you as some, okay. I'm angry at you type, okay. I should want to talk as a man to another man and get things out in the air that are said about you and my niece Bianca. Okay. We, as her family, deserves justice, and we will get, brother, it went down, touch it for me. Okay, and we will get it by any means necessary. I have a private line you can call, but I will not expose the number on here. Email me, and he put his email address, and we will go from there. I'm sorry you have to endure the threats because we are facing the same scenarios. We was threatened to take the money and leave so the city can be back at rest again. But I'm not feeling my town after all the racism. We just want justice, and if you're down, which I see you are, then we can talk as gentlemen.
Straight from Breonna's family. Straight from Breonna's family. Straight from Breonna's family. I don't know. Y'all gotta ask them what they mean by this. It's straight from her family. And I got more with this. I got more. I got so much stuff.
He said we was threatened to take the money and leave.
This is Breonna's family.
Yes.
It's Breonna's family that said this.
That's all.
Yeah, and I got auntie too. I got auntie. I got so much stuff. I got so much stuff.
Yes,
I can't make this stuff up, but then my black people with the same color skin as me is gonna tell the world that I'm crazy. I'm doing it for clout. They asked me, I put a CASHAPP up. Y'all know how you gotta move.
Right.
I put a CASHAPP up because I got a team. I got a real team. What's the first thing I told you today, bro, when you came? I said, bro, you leaving work, I'm gonna pay you. What am I doing? What have I paid? I didn't pay this man so much money in the last 24 hours to do things for me. That's why the CASHAPP's up.
Yes, sir.
I gotta take care of my team.
Yes, sir.
Any NBA team, the Lakers or whatever city y'all from, y'all team, you know what they gotta do for those players? They gotta pay every last one of those players.
That's right.
Nobody on the team is playing basketball for free. Why the hell do you think somebody's gonna help uncover corruption and expose the government here in Louisville, Kentucky for free? All of these guys' life is on the line. I told them, look, y'all rock with me. I had to make them look in my eyes. I said, I got y'all. I said, not only I got y'all, God got y'all. The ancestors got y'all. They're all scared to death. This man, the police department, the Louisville Metro Police, there's no way that they could have found me yesterday. They found me yesterday. It freaked him out. They surrounded where we was at. I said, look, man, y'all gotta calm down. Y'all can't be scared. That's what they want. We stayed in there for 3 hours. I can't make this up. We got 6 other witnesses that was there with us. They found us. We stayed in there for 3 hours. They had us boxed in. I said, look, man, this is what I'm gonna do. Y'all scared? Follow me. I'm walking out there and they ain't gonna do nothing. What I do, bro?
Walked out left.
Walk right out there, got in the car and left. All they trying to do is scare me. There's no way they could have found where I was at, but they tracked my phone. Scared him to death. It finally hit him. We went out to the mall yesterday. Got spooked. He started seeing all types of stuff. I'm like, yeah, bro, this is what's going on. We went to U of L campus yesterday. We eat lunch. Some weird stuff happened while we eat lunch. He got spooked. I said, bro, you got it. This is part of it, bro. I can't make this stuff up.
So what would you like to be done? How can we help make this a reality, Mr. Wilson?
Well, take your stage. You have access to a global platform, right?
That's correct.
Tell my story globally. That's it. And then also, I'm gonna give y'all a copy of this. You can take this. One of my friends who was originally protesting with me, he became a police officer due to all this stuff. He wanted to get on the inside, and he got on the inside. They found out that he was on the inside, and they fired him 3 days ago. I want these demands met. I want these demands met ASAP. Or I will have 3 judges in Louisville fired in the next 48 hours. If they don't meet these demands in the next 48 hours, not only would I have these judges fired, I will uncover the corruption between these judges, and it's all on proof. It's all on videotape from family members, maybe their daughters, testifying about their family. Meet those demands in 48 hours or less, 3 major judges will be fired and exposed. And not only that, they're gonna have to release everybody that those judges have put in jails due to what I'm gonna expose.
Are they related to this case?
No, it's not related to this. It's related to corruption. But these are it's the type of material that I don't want to do this stuff. But y'all gonna start meeting some demands. Once y'all meet these demands, I would never say anything in my life about any corrupt judges. Meet these demands in the next 48 hours, or I'm gonna have 3 major judges, fired in Louisville, and they're gonna be on a hot seat, and then Louisville's gonna be all over the news for something else.
Does any one of these judges have anything to do? I know you asked.
Listen, tell them to meet these demands. Meet those demands. Those are y'all's too.
Now what is KN?
Kendrick's that you know the NFAC. You know what that you know what that means? The NFAC.
Right.
Well, Kendrick's not fucking around.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Yes, sir.
Excuse my language. That's why I like Farrakhan too. I watch that man cuss sometimes. I love it. I love it.
Well, Real STL News is watching, and at the end of the day, we don't have no sense of shit on our.
I try to keep it, man, because that's the knock that's been on me, is that I've been cussing, I've been doing this, but man, you gotta understand, look, let me give you a scenario. When you go into war, I'm going to war with corruption right now.
Yes, sir.
You can have a soldier, he can be disciplined, but when he goes to war, even a pastor, or whatever, the most highest person in the country, somebody breaks in their house and they get to shoot that gun, you think they're gonna be shooting that gun in the name of Jesus? You think they're gonna shoot that gun in the name of Allah? No, they're going, motherfucker. When you watch old war movies and they go into war and their backs against the wall and everybody's coming at them and Rambo got the big strap, what is he doing? Motherfucker! Well, I'm Tony Montana right now. So I'm cussing right now because I'm going to war and I'm getting these bullets off. Unfortunately, that's what happened. Cuss words are going to come out. But you must understand, cuss words are nothing but another form of expression, passion. I'm expressing, and I'm like, y'all know how passionate I am about this through my cuss words. I'm not being disrespectful. It's just the word that's going to best describe what I'm trying to describe at the moment.
Yes, sir.
Like when I say these motherfuckers, because these motherfuckers over there are full of corruption.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And motherfucker is the best word that I can say for these motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
Because they are full of corruption. Not just the white people, there's black people that take part in it.
Yes, sir.
And it's sickening.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm here to expose it. That's it, man.
So, at what point was the corruption, the involvement with the attorneys? At what point during the investigation did that come about? How long has the attorneys involved in this case
Let me tell y'all something.
known that?
Let me tell you something. There's a girl by the name of Ashley Hillman. She represents a lot of black people too. She even sleeps around with a lot of black men over there. She's an attorney. I grew up with her. She tipped it. She messed up. She messed up early. I hired this girl because I grew up with her. And I thought the fact that she's around my age and I grew up with her, she wouldn't be embedded with the corruption. One thing I know about the older the attorney, the more corruption they're probably involved. So I went with a young attorney, right? She messed up because the very first day of Louisville's protests, she offered me $25,000 in a settlement for me not to protest. And I said, oh. Then, next thing you know, she got hired by Sam Aguilar. I said, oh. Next thing you know, She got fired by Sam Aguilar the next day that she got hired. I got her fired in 24 hours. But then Sam Aguilar started calling me. Then Sam Aguilar started being my friend. See, I knew it was corruption from the jump. See, they didn't know how slick I was. I said, oh, they're trying to bring me in to control me. I'm gonna let them think they got me under control. I'm gonna get in on the inside. I'm gonna be a Trojan horse. I executed it to the T. They thought they was gonna sucker me in, give me a little money, not hush money, because they knew it. That's first words Sam said to me. He said, I know I can't make you be quiet or anything, and I'm gonna let you be you. But he's like, man, you just kind of gotta work with me a little bit. He's like, I'm gonna take your case, because I was begging him to take my case. But I was begging him to take my case because I knew I had to expose him. I knew I had to expose him. And then once I got in, there was a little light that made me think, okay, maybe this guy really ain't corrupt as I thought. Maybe this guy really is. Because he showed me some things about him where I felt like, okay, he really is trying to get justice for Breonna. I was like, okay, he's still showing me evidence. I was like, no, this guy's really true. Then I realized something. No, he's corrupt. He's corrupt. Every day the elements change. And I was in there the whole time paying attention and taking notes on everything. From the moment that Ashley offered me that $25,000 not to go down there and lead that protest and talk, I knew for a fact that they feared me. I knew for a fact that I was the one and I was chosen to do this. Dick Gregory's words spoke to me when he said, what are you gonna do? See what I'm doing. Dick Gregory right now smiling right now. Muhammad Ali in heaven telling me right now, rumble, young man, rumble. I'm making noise in the name of good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And can't nobody take that away from me.
Yes, sir.
Nobody.
So, Mr. Wilson, last thing, I know you said, will you be willing, someone said that a lot of this video footage is out there now. That's not everything. I mean, because the way it's appearing
Listen, y'all,
is that...
I did my job.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to wait for Sam Aguilar and Attorney General Daniel Cameron to do their jobs. Because see, here's the thing. They're about to try this case again, right? Do it right, or I'm going to undo that one too. Do it right, unleash all the evidence, or I'm going to undo that one too. And even if y'all kill me, dude, y'all don't understand how strong my team is. I got East Indians on my team. You know what East Indians are? They are cold writers and cold crackers. They can get into anything. Do y'all job. Y'all better do it right. Or else I'm going to undo this case. And when I undo this case, this whole damn city's going to be undone. It's going to be undone. Do y'all job and do it right. I've been sent here to do one thing. Get justice for Breonna. If I don't get justice for Breonna, y'all won't get this city back. Y'all won't get this city back. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a good one, man. Be safe. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Hey, man. Team Kendrick, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who's been standing tall with me. Y'all know I'm not crazy. I'm just going through something because, dude, this is big time. And I'm the dude who really is going to deliver this justice for Breonna. I want to thank my team. I want to get them people up there. You can't see them, but we'll point them out. We'll point them out when it's all said and done. I got my shooters up there. I want to thank my shooters, man, for protecting me and making sure nothing's going to happen to me. I want to thank my mans over here. We got the Nation of Islam and everything I heard. Normally a person was supposed to leave when I pulled up to this. They told me it was going to be 2 people. When I pulled up, it's all types of cars. I hopped out the car and still did the interview. Nation of Islam and stuff was here. I still did it. But I want to say thank you to my team, man. And justice for Breonna is going to be served through Kendrick Wilson. I love y'all.